Hello YouTube and welcome back to Psychology Everyday Day 89. Today it's Motivation Monday and today we are actually doing the famous glass full of rocks and sand and stuff. But first, let me just talk about the vacuum replacement theory. I'm going to switch over my camera from last Monday. This is your day, this is work, and the purple is other things that you have to do. And obviously your day is full of something from beginning to end, and that is because vacuums doesn't like to exist. So if you want to do something better with your time, you have to actually replace other things. And this blue is the things that you do that is not must do and not, work. And this better not be bullshit. When it comes to love, I don't believe in polyamory and stuff like that. I believe that you have room in your heart for one major romantic person. And, that is why it hurts so much when that person disappears, because then suddenly, boom, big vacuum that you try to fill with other things and hopefully not too, bad things. But it's also true with friends. You only have room for so many close friends, and five is honestly pushing it depending on your life. So you may have good friends, you may have a shitty friend, you may have a chaotic friend, and you may have a purple friend. Don't make it so that your friends are shitty people, because they are taking up a spot that could be filled by someone good. Do you understand? Same is true with your romantic relationship. If it's filled with someone that is not good, it's taking up the spot of someone else. So let's actually do this. This glass is all of your time, focus, and energy. It's currently filled with dirt, bullshit, so to speak. TikTok, arguing with strangers on the internet, Netflix, and bad people. There is no room for meaningful hobbies. So when you say that you don't have time, that is actually true. Reading, working out, video games, maybe it belongs in the BS, but it's at least better than, scrolling TikTok. Or, community stuff like dancing or going to church and stuff like that. Maybe there's room for, a little one right at the tippy top. Family. This is a big one. Nope. Can't get a family if you're wasting your time with all of this bullshit. This is a job. If you are unemployed and everything is filled with bullshit, then of course you can't fit 8 hours of work in your time. And this is a career. Boom. Entrepreneur, eget företag, becoming a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever. It's bigger than just a job, as you can see. So what you actually need to do is either, replace the dirt bit by bit, but it's so much easier, I think, to just actually use the vacuum theory. Get rid of the shitty things, and then the vacuum will fill with other things, and then you try to direct it so it doesn't fill with bullshit again. If you are strong, that is what you do. If you are not as strong, or in some areas of your life, then use the replacement ability instead. But what we're going to do, I'm going to try and not tip everything out, or tip over the piece of cardboard so I get dirt all over my floor. But there we go. That's where it belongs, in the bullshit pile. And now we have a vacuum. You have a lot of time, energy, and focus. And for me, these two are important. And, I don't actually have so much family to worry about right now, but that is where my focus lies. And career, I actually work quite a bit, even though I am in school, and if you count everything, that is for sure more than 100%. And as you can see, those two barely fit without any bullshit. And then you can try to add meaningful hobbies. Yep. Got in workouts. Yep. Can do some reading if there is no bullshit. Video games. I don't know, man. I don't think I have the time. Community stuff. Well, let's give it a go. Yeah. Just gonna have to sacrifice some sleep. That's fine. So, if you fill your life and prioritize, bullshit, then it's not gonna fit anything big and meaningful like career and a family. Now, let's see if I can do this without tipping everything out. Oh shit. If you have a family, oh. Can barely fit the family in here. Jesus Christ. Okay. So a job, just a normal job. Working at McDonald's, whatever. Yeah, more room for sure. And once you have filled it with the meaningful things, then it's fine to fill it with bullshit. But do leave some space so that you can fill it also with meaningful hobbies, which you should probably do before putting in the bullshit. Oh, yep. Should have put in the meaningful hobbies first and then the bullshit. Have a great Monday, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.